Hey guys, what's going on? It's Blockbook right back now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. So today we're going to take a look at the fear and greed index. What is going on with crypto right now? Bitcoin's falling down. The altcoins have already come down already prior to Bitcoin making that fall down to that sort of 84, 83, 82k sort of value. However, this is probably extreme fear. This is probably the extreme sort of value on this sort of metric that we've actually seen over the past sort of year. So this is on the year. So this is the last 12 months in the fear and greed index. You can see here the beginning of sort of 24. Well, this is actually March. Obviously, we're going into March in a couple of days sort of thing. So yeah, 1st of March, here we go. We're up in the 80s, 90s. And then obviously, you can see here, very self-explanatory, 80s and 90s again. It's probably a strong indication that you should be selling your bags, okay? And then obviously we've come all the way down here. So we've come up all the way from up here, November 24. Obviously, euphoric action 2-3 weeks after the US elections. It was absolutely pumping out of its mind, and then we've had a massive capitulation now. So we're currently at a fear factor of 10, extreme fear. So this is the lowest we've seen it over the past 12 months. If we just go on the sort of max sort of vision, this is taking us back all the way to 2018. So this is like a 7 years worth of fear and greed. So what I would say is, if you guys haven't got a plan of when to take any money, link below in the description for the XRP XDC plan. This is probably, if you got no sort of chart sort of knowledge, say you're new to sort of crypto, I would strongly recommend just looking at this chart here. So as soon as we get into the 80s and 90s, it's probably a good time to start selling out of your crypto. Okay. And then I would say anywhere below sort of 30, you're probably looking at accumulating. If we get as low as sort of 10 or even single digits, you better be selling a cow or your liver, yeah, if that's possible, yeah. Sell your chair, sell anything you can get your hands on. Do you know what I mean? Just make sure you're buying crypto as soon as we come off under sort of 20, and especially in single digits. If we're in single digits tomorrow after some further downside, my God, I don't know what I would do in order to buy crypto at these sort of prices, because the bull market's only just getting going if you believe in the 4-year cycle. However, obviously there is a lot of cause for concern, because this is Ethereum right now. I think Eric Trump has bought some Ethereum, or he's definitely mentioned it. He's definitely give Ethereum a shout out. But this is a multi-year sort of rising wedge. If you can see here, we've got the sort of illustration and support, and we've got the from the sort of 17-18 cycle there. That's the peak, the 21 peak as well. So 4-year cycle again. I don't expect Ethereum to go away anytime soon. I would expect Ethereum to actually make a run to these sort of highs here. Say, for example, it gets to the end of the year, we're looking at around 15k Ethereum. So that is probably a great indication. As soon as Ethereum gets to around 15k, you probably want to be selling out of a lot of your alts, okay? Always keep a little small bag in case it runs up. Do you know what I mean? You can still be involved in crypto, yeah? You still got a portfolio to refresh at highs, yeah? Which is good, because it makes you feel euphoric. And that's what we're all here for, yeah? Make money, feel good, feel happy, feel content, feel like we've achieved something. Do you know what I mean? We've ridden these sort of waves down to the downside over the last 2, 3, 4 weeks. Yeah, some of us are down 60-70%, especially XCN holders from sort of recent highs. I think it was around 26th of January. Yeah, so we've been at 4 weeks worth of slow bleeding. However, it looks as if on the weekly, Ethereum looks to be breaking down. So this is why there's a lot of fear now in the markets, and it's stipulating extreme fear as 10. Because people believe there probably won't be an altcoin season now. There's too many alts in the market. So we've only really had an ISO utility run, yeah, with XRP, XLM, XDC's ran up, and a couple of other coins as well, yeah. They've done okay. We got HBAR, still utility in my view. So like I say, some other cryptos have done all right as well. Okay, so I'm just speaking broadly, yeah, because some cryptos that I've been in haven't really moved really since sort of US elections, and if they have, they've retraced similar to Ethereum. However, these are the crypto bubbles for the day. We've got HBAR and Gala up. Yeah, only 2 green bubbles. You could argue XLM and XRP are green bubbles. Yeah, 0.41%. XCN, Velo, XDC down the most. Quant down 5.8%. So this is where we're at now, guys. I'm just going to cover for you. Let's have a look at XRP, because I have put this in on the daily. So just a little bit of Just a little bit of adjustments, because what I'm noticing here, what I'm trying to accommodate for in these daily sort of closures, is these wicks here. So these wicks and these clauses here are all being accommodated for, apart from this one sort of anomaly, which is obviously a liquidation grab, because obviously we've flown straight back up there and got a close above our white sort of trend line, which is marking out support. So in my view, XRP starting needs to close in above here. Yeah, we've only got a few days now, at least, to get a weekly close. So ideally, I want to get a daily close above here, and then close the week above this sort of region. So this region at this moment in time is currently trading around $2.54, and obviously it is coming up to the upside, so that's going to increase as the days go on. So at this moment in time, I'd say about $2.54, $2.55. That's where I'd like to see XRP. Is it possible? Absolutely. We're still playing in head and shoulders, so right now it's very risky, and I would urge to proceed with caution with XRP now. Okay, having said that, let's have a look at XLM, because it's strongly correlated. We can usually get a better read. Now, XLM is still in a bull pennant. Yeah, we've got the above trend line here marking out resistance, and again we've got support. So again, liquidation spike similarly to XRP, but we're still holding structure. So XLM still looks good. That means XRP could potentially, and most likely, is going to be able to recover and invalidate the head and shoulders, but we're still a little bit uncertain with that. So you just got to let things play out sometimes, guys. Yeah, so we're going into March there, 19th of March, got a Fed meeting, so that's still marked out on our charts. Let's get over to XCN. Okay, XCN is here. And what I'm looking for with XCN at the minute is to hold this sort of blue line. So this blue line is marking out this sort of high of this sort of first bull pennant. Yeah, we're there or thereabouts. Yeah, we're literally splitting hairs at the moment. So I'm looking at Onyx coin now. So could there be a further downside for Onyx? Potentially, but for me it's unlikely, because we've already retraced around. It depends if you want to account for this wick. If you're accounting for the wick, XCM price is currently down around 67%. If you've these are daily candles, man, you saw majority of people will be down maximum, I would say, around 50-55% maximum. Yeah, which is kind of like the average across the market. Yeah, say for example, if we went back to sort of, I don't know, say XDC is here, sort of from highs here, and we're going from up here at the top. They're currently down approximately 50%, yeah. Even from the sort of daily candles, you're down about 43-44%. So around that sort of figure, 45-50%, most people are down, yeah. It's not just you that is down. So don't be pointing the finger, blaming anybody. Everybody's in the same boat, and everybody has to ride this out. Now, all you've got to ask yourself is, are you going to be like the typical retail trader? As soon as it gets difficult, are you going to fold and sell your bags? Yeah, it's going to be fearful before the big moves. Institutions don't want to deploy money. Market makers don't want to deploy money into the markets, and you riding their coattails. And this is what's going to happen here. You can see here, we've been in these scary territories before when it's down 10. And then as soon as you know it, we're back up above like sort of 60s, 70s levels. Yeah. Max fear down here. This is falling down into single digits. Look at this. Yeah, give it like a couple of weeks, and before you know it, you're trading back up into the sort of 70s. Yeah, and it's same when you're high. As soon as you're up into the 90s, your 90s for a few weeks, boom, crashing down to like 10. So this is a good indication, yeah. I'd literally just buy if I didn't have the chart knowledge that I did, and I didn't have the money to buy sort of XRP and XDC plans, or in other sort of cryptos. I'd literally just be looking at the fear and greed index. I really would. As soon as it gets above 80, I'd be looking at like selling and laddering out of my sort of positions. And as soon as we fall below 20, I'll be looking at reaccumulating and, buying into crypto, not being like scared out of my positions at these levels, because obviously these are optimum buys. Yeah, we're up and down, guys. Yeah, crypto is going to continue trading regardless. There's too much money for institutions to make off the back of like exchanges, for example, when they're collecting spread, etc., etc. Too much money involved, guys. So all I'm saying is I do believe we'll still get an alt season. And XDC is playing out nicely here, just as we envisioned. So there could be some sort of further downside. So again, just proceed with caution, guys. Again, it's good to mentally prepare to know that there is a possibility of markets falling down, because if you can actually mentally sort of prepare yourself for that eventuality, you'll be better off in order to sort of, deploy some sort of coping mechanism, how you're going to deal with that. So, yeah, you could take a little bit off the table, and then you think, you know what, I'll just place a really low order. And then you think, you know what, yeah, I might be down, but guess what? I'm going to be filling some of my positions down lower. So it's happy days. It's a win-win. So any way that you can actually take advantage and get a sort of edge in the market, be my guest. I would be looking at doing that. A little bit of dry powder, and then you feel good about it because you're like, hey, you know what? I predicted it to go lower, and you know what? I got filled, got a really good position, got loads of crypto for next to nothing, pennies on the pound or cents on the dollar. You know what I mean? So, yeah, happy days, guys. But, yeah, if you need any guidance, we've got the Ripple XRP plan here over on the blockbulls.com. Link below in the description. Again, we will be providing the update for that very shortly. The XDC update has been done. That's all been sent out to everybody and anybody that is looking to purchase moving forward, guys. But anyway, guys, that is a Fear and Greed Index. That's XCN, XLM, XRP. I've been the Block Bull. Until tomorrow, guys, I shall see you later on. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I've been the Block Bull. Block Bull is over and out.